Who do you think is the number one guy that Howie needs to re-sign here?
Covering this team as long as I have and knowing their philosophies and honestly seeing how, their positional philosophies, the positions that they value, the ones that they don't, seeing how it's led to success for this organization, it's hard to argue against somebody like Milton Williams. But I actually would in this instance. I think that Bond comes back probably a little bit cheaper than Milton Williams. And I think that his role in this defense is so unique and so important. It's hard to envision what this Eagles defense looks like without Zach Bond. So I think that he just ever so slightly edges out Milton Williams, but that's not to say that that's not an important spot. And if they lose Milton Williams, they're going to have to backfill that position. I know they have a lot of good depth already. They got Jordan Davis, obviously. They've got Moro Ajama. But, I mean, we learned this with Fletcher Cox, throughout his Eagles career, where we saw it with Jalen Carter, that a great defensive tackle is usually only as good as his running mate. Because, if an offensive line can just slide protection toward, the star defensive tackle and double team him all game, you have to be able to make teams pay for that, as a defensive tackle rotation. So they're both really important players, and they're both really important positions in a Vic Fangio scheme. I think that Bond can come back a little bit cheaper than Williams, which is why I probably would lean ever so slightly toward Bond.